Hi everyone, so we're here for the SAT question of the day for September 26th, 2011. 74% of students answered this one correctly, and it's a sentence completion. So let's go ahead and read it. The meeting lasted more than 5 hours as participants blank the presentation of the speaker, gradually polarized into factions, and by the end were further from blank than at the start. Okay, so obviously this is a two blank sentence completion here. So we're looking for clues. Now the first thing I see is that the meeting lasted more than 5 hours. Okay, well if it lasted more than 5 hours, maybe we'll underline that instead here, just to keep it nice and neat. Okay, so if it lasted more than 5 hours, I'm going to be looking for something that indicates, I don't know, some sort of delay. So I can say delayed the presentation of the speaker. So let's go down our first column and look for words that are similar to that. So aided means helped. That's not going to work. Got in the way of, interrupted means got in the way of. Yeah, that's definitely close enough. Denounced. Well, denounced means to speak out against, right? I don't really see how that would make the meeting become delayed, but I guess it's close enough that I could leave it, so I'll just put a question mark there. It's not a very straight question mark. There we go. Ended the presentation? Well, no, if you end the presentation, then it's not going to last for 5 hours. And then encouraged the presentation of the speaker. Well, I don't know why encouraging the presentation would make it last that long. So that's not going to work either. So basically we're down to B and C. And now I want to take a look at the second blank here. They gradually polarized into factions, and by the end were further from blank than at the start. Well, it seems like if they're saying that they're polarizing into factions, the participants are polarizing. You might know the word polar, meaning opposite ends. So let's write that one here. So polarized means on opposite ends. So two very different opinions would be polarized, or polar opinions. So that kind of leads into the conclusion that they were far from agreement. So I would be looking for a word like agreement in the second blank here. Okay, we'll move that to the right spot. We're further from agreement than at the start. Okay, so what's closer to agreement, consensus or scandal? Well, consensus means agreement. So yes. And then scandal, well, we're further from scandal. That doesn't make any sense. So the answer here has to be B.